This is the Ghillie Kettle that I bought earlier today. I'm about to use it for the first time. This is basically what you get with the Ghillie Kettle. So as a simple bag, ideal for carrying it, I suppose, and obviously the kettle itself. So the first thing I'm doing is just filling up the kettle. The next thing you want to do is start then, get ready, set your fire. So I'm just going to use a bit of newspaper, which actually was used to wrap the kettle in the first place, as a bit of kindling. Also got a couple of little bits of stick in there, just to get it started. Next, it's light the fire with the kettle now replaced, and fingers crossed it will just go and hopefully take effect. Obviously it's lit there. Just giving a couple moments just to see if a couple of the twigs go. My first attempt wasn't necessarily successful. As you can see, the paper burnt, but it burnt so quick that none of the sticks went. So I'm going to try that again now. So for my second attempt, I then broke the wood down into smaller pieces and then packed it in there with the paper, so it was a lot more compact, so it should burn a bit longer. Okay, this is the second attempt. So fingers crossed. Put more paper in, more tightly packed now. It starts catching. It's starting to go there at the top of the kettle. Oh, it might be, I don't know if you're going to be able to make out the flame. Got a flame coming out. Got already chucking this big chunk in. Hopefully, what I'm hoping for is that the wood catches, because the paper only lasts so long. And by the looks of it, it's another failed attempt, possibly, given the amount of smoke. But I stuck with it, despite the smoke, and just to play it by ear, and fed it a bit more paper, just to see what happened, and then the flames, they started coming to life, and it wasn't long before the wood started catching. But whether it's enough to boil the kettle, we can only find out. Touch the side. It feels warm to touch on the outside. Okay, it's literally only been about 30 seconds since I stopped the last video, and I put a bit more paper in, and as I started doing that, the flames have started coming out and they're still going. I'm hoping that's a good sign and that it's the wood's properly catching. It's glowing good now. So I think it was just a case, the first attempt was just a few bits of paper. It was really rubbish, to be honest. This time I've tightly packed it with a bit more kindling, just breaking the wood down. It's really going now. Just come back a bit. If it was darker, you'd be able to obviously see that a lot better. As this is the first boil, what I have to do is just chuck all the water away, so I can't even have a cup of tea off the first boil. And hoping the fire keeps going, I can then have a cup of tea afterwards. The reason for this is that there's residue stuff from the manufacturing process inside, which has to get got rid of. And this is the way you do it. As I'm looking now, you see water's dripping off where the kettle is. I've got to be cautious because I have heard that sometimes the whistle can pop off under the pressure. Now, during a break in recording the video, which was essentially more for the battery than anything, it was running low at this point, I noticed it was starting to look a bit blocked up at the bottom. So I just grabbed a stick and just started poking in, and just to improve the airflow, and almost straight away, as you can see in this next photo coming up, the flames just sprung into life, and was more constant instead of intermittent as it was before. And obviously the kettle was now working much more efficiently, and it didn't then take long for the kettle to then boil, and I just managed to start recording again as it got to that boiling point. Whey! Well, you've just seen that, it flew off. It was taking a while, it wasn't doing much, but I just gave it a poke under here, rearranged the embers. I think it might have been a bit compact, and it's obviously let a flood of air in, and then straight away, well, within a minute or so, it's then boiled, and as you see, that was the end result.